Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. In just about 5 days from this video, we are getting Phase 2 of Legion Remix, and with Phase 2 comes a whole bunch of things. Most importantly, we get to expand on the Suramar questline, as well as we get a whole bunch of new transmogs, rewards, and we get to do the first ever, I think it was the first ever mega dungeon. They just revamped Karazhan into a mega dungeon, and then then we also get the Nighthold raid. And I gotta say, the Suramar storyline is one of the best ones I think they've ever done in World of Warcraft. I love this city. It is so beautiful, as well aesthetically pleasing, and it's just a really awesome story. It does take 6 hours to do it in totality, but it is really, really awesome. So without further ado, I'm going to dive into each and every feature and what you guys should be doing. So the first thing would be, obviously, familiarize yourself with the Nighthold. On Legion Remix, with everyone being nearing 740, if they've been sweating, you are going to want to know how to do this raid, where to go, run through. It'll take you like 15 minutes to do it on your War Within character. Just go to the Nighthold, go blast it. For those of you that don't even know where it is actually right around the Archway is the entrance. It's in the basement of that like blown out structure, and you enter through the sewers of it, not this ginormous palace structure that we see right here. But definitely Nighthold is going to be really awesome, so definitely familiarize with that. And you can also do the Karazhan Mega Dungeon if you want to see what it is, but it's essentially just the Karazhan raid if you've ever done that, whether you're classic, retail, anyone. They have used Karazhan a lot. And now, more importantly, I want to go over all of the rewards that you will be able to get for this. So as far as questing goes, there isn't really anything other than the Insurrection storyline, which, like I said, is one of the coolest storylines in the game. Would highly recommend that you do this. You do have to have have progressed the Suramar storyline with campaign, and you don't have to do Sword of it, but you do need to do the main campaign storyline to do Insurrection, which will be really cool. And as you can see, everyone has Breaking the Nighthold done, because that is what you need to do to access the Nighthold. So it's good that they auto-complete that, so you won't be gate capped like you were originally and had to do this to access the Nighthold in the first place. Then you don't get any new reputations. All new reputations come further in with the other things. Exploration, there isn't really anything to do new. You can already do Tour of Suramar. And then dungeons, this is a huge one that you want to make sure that you are aware of. And then you can do Heroic Return to Karazhan and Mythic. So if you just do a Mythic Return to Karazhan run, you will get 2 Infinite Knowledge. This is really big for rewards and things that you want to go after and get, because as you can see, Infinite Knowledge, if you haven't figured it out, is very, very, very valuable. I don't know if the Infinite Knowledge cap that we see right here of 36 is going to be increased, or if it sort of stays right there, but you're going to definitely want that to get more bronze and infinite power wherever you might lie with that. Then unfortunately, we need to have Argus in the next ones for Cathedral of Eternal Nights and the Seated Triumvirate. That's what's going to keep you from getting the Legion Remix Dungeoneer, Heroic Legion Remix Dungeoneer, and Mythic Legion Dungeoneer. So once you get that, you actually will be able to do all 3 of these, but that's not until later on. Then obviously the raid ones, you get a bronze cache for doing the Nighthold on LFR, and then you also get you get 1 Infinite Knowledge for just doing it on any difficulty. And then obviously for Heroic or Mythic, you get additional things. I do not know if you do it on Mythic if you get credit for all of them. That sometimes is explicitly said in the achievement list, and then other times it is not. But if you are after the Commander's Regalia, you are going to want to do it on Mythic. But Mythic raids, if you've been here, are kind of like giant sort of dummies that you just run in there and hit and do. And then you'll also get a few caches for doing the just the bosses, like defeat this boss, etc. I think those are the quarters broken down in LFR. And then for the heroic world tier, nothing changes. You can do everything here right now. But I want to go ahead and head to Dalaran, or the Infinite Bazaar, and show you guys the new rewards that you're going to be able to get. So I'll see you when we get there. So as far as buying ensembles go with your transmog, you can actually buy all of the Nightfall ensembles right now. I already have bought them. So I'm going to go over here to my collections just to show you that. Go to appearance and type Nightfall in, and then we can look at the sets here to show you guys exactly that you can already buy these. So you can already get all of the Nighthold sets right here. As you see, this is the Demon Hunter one. You can buy them here. You can also get all of the dungeon apparel from the Nighthold. You don't see anything until Legionfall comes out for these guys. Same with these vendors back here with the capes and stuff. Nothing over here comes out until Legionfall, until Legionfall or further. But there are new things here at the mount and pet side of the vendors. So we go to rare collections, and you will be able to get the Skull of Corruption, which is a really cool toy that's kind of like the Skull of Gul'dan. The big red ray gun. You'll be able to get the crate of Bobber's Tugboat, which is really cool. You'll be able to get a worm, but it's sort of just those things that replace what your fishing bobber looks like. Really cool toys. You'll be able to get the golden Hearthstone card, Lord Jaraxxus, which is really cool. It turns you into Jaraxxus, and you will say, you face Jaraxxus, Illidan, Lord of the Burning Legion from TOGC. So it's a really cool thing. It has a 2-hour and 30-minute cooldown, but a really cool toy at that. Then everything else is later on, so there's really only those many rewards as well. And if the class mounts stay the same, there are no new class mounts. However, there are some new mounts here as well. You'll be able to get the Arcberry Mana Saber, the Bone Steeds. You'll be able to get Eternal Midnight Reigns, which is a really sick warhorse from Karazhan, and you will even be able to get the Living Core Infernal mounts for a ton of bronze, as you can see. But if you haven't farmed these already, you'll be able to get the red and green ones as well. So those are the mount rewards that are coming with this. Other than that, it's pretty much the same stuff you've been doing. No new system changes. They're obviously doing a lot of nerfs and changes, I think, to Mythic Plus to try to go away from the 5-tank meta, but we will definitely see more about those. They recently increased DPS by 20%, but DPS isn't really the problem. It's they instantly get one-shotted at anything over like 25, and there's nothing they can do. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I truly hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything you want to know or any questions, definitely drop it down below, and I will do my best to answer them. And until next time, I'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.